Hey, I'm Joel with Power Stance Import Export, and if you happen to come across this video through an eBay listing, thanks for watching. That's what these videos are for. But if you happen to stumble across it through a random YouTube search or suggestion and you have any questions about these vehicles, don't hesitate to give us a call listed here, or you can find us online, Facebook, Instagram, or this YouTube channel at Power Stance Import Export. We're the largest supplier of Land Rover Defenders in Michigan and in most of the Midwest. So if you've ever wanted to own one of these bad boys, don't hesitate, give us a call or find us online. Also, we've always got new inventory coming in, which means new videos. So please like and subscribe to the channel. We're a licensed used car dealer located right here in Oxford, Michigan. Hello, and up for sale today, I've got a beautiful 1993 Land Rover Defender 110 5-door county station wagon in Alpine white. Now this is a UK import, so it is right-hand drive. It has been legally imported. It's now located here in Michigan and comes with a clean, clear Michigan title. So let me walk you around the vehicle. I'll show you the inside, the outside, the underside, and we'll take it for a test ride. Starting off here at the front, it's just hard for me to contain my excitement. I gotta show you the good stuff right away. Boom, air conditioning compressor, air conditioning front grille. All right, so this is a 300 TDI with factory air conditioning. Not a lot of these on the market at all. In fact, this is the first one I've ever seen in person, okay? Very cool, very rare, cool, you know what I mean? Summer's coming, all right? It's gonna be nice. So, get you one. All right, while we're here, we'll take a look at the bulkhead. Pretty decent shape. Little bit of surface rust there on the footwells, but corners are in great shape as well. Super solid bulkhead. Actually, a little bit of surface rust right there as well on the side, but all in all, real good shape. Doors also real good shape. Not perfect, but very good. All right, tiny bit of rust right there on the door bottoms. The skins, the outer skins are in great shape, no corrosion on those. The middle row doors have been repaired. There's a weld here and a weld at the bottom there. So those are in great shape. And the rear door, same story. Little bit of surface rust, but very, very good shape for being 29 years old. All right, same deal with the passenger side. A little bit of a weld right here. And then at the bottoms, actually that bottom looks pretty original. And the driver's door, same deal. No repairs here. Little bit of surface rust. But all in all, doors are in great shape. No corrosion at the tops here or at the bottoms. A couple little door dings here, but pretty decent shape. So, bulkhead good, doors good, chassis also very good. In my opinion, this is a great chassis. All right, so there's still some factory paint there on the chassis, and that is the original cross member. So I don't see anywhere where it's been patched or welded or cut and replaced. So this is all original chassis, great shape, and we'll get underneath it later on in the video. All right, moving on here. We got a new Defender County badge as well, and a new paint job. So the paint job is beautiful, bright, glossy, shiny, and it was done semi-professionally, I would say. There's a couple spots where you can see some tape marks and overspray on the seals here and there, but all in all, it's a pretty good paint job. Beautiful color, Alpine white. All right, and then the only spot where there's some corrosion really is in the back corner here by the turn signal, and then a little bit on the rear door around the edges. But other than that, very clean, straight panels, no dents anywhere else, no corrosion anywhere else. The door skins are great. New decals, gloss black wheel arches, a nice set of 16-inch steel wheels on 265/75 BF Goodrich mud terrains. We do have a nice set of light protectors, LED lights and signals. Oh no, the signals are stock. Headlights are LED. Stock bumper. We got a Puma bonnet as well. So it's got that nice little bump there that makes it look a little hot roddy. And this is the steel one as well, so super heavy duty. We got a snorkel. On the interior here, we got 4 sets of jump seats in the back, all with seat belts, and all of these seats have been reupholstered. So they're all looking nice and clean. Nice aftermarket Defender floor mats in the middle row. This is the original carpet on the seat box and then the floor boards and the front seats as well, aftermarket. And I think they have aftermarket cushioning in here too, because these seats feel fantastic. They like hug you comfortably. I like them. All right, so let's go ahead and get it fired up. TD5 dashboard. All right, so this is a newer style dashboard that they've replaced it with. So we got 51,000 miles on this odometer. This was installed when it had 47,000 miles. So this has done 4,000 miles since this TD5 dash was installed. And then it was installed at 133,000 miles. So we've got roughly 137,000 miles total on the vehicle. All right, glow plug light comes on. Battery light, there's your parking brake light. Fires right up. Oh, and here's your air conditioning right here. That's what we all want to see. Here's your air conditioning controls. Defrost, fog light, hazard lights, heater controls as well. All super clean, no cracks in the dash, real clean looking dashboard. Center console, center cubby box. And here's the 300 TDI. Actually runs pretty quiet. Very smooth running engine. Alright. Pretty clean looking oil. No blow by or back pressure. And no smoke coming out of the tailpipe. Alright, here at the rear of the vehicle, we got the 300 TDI rear axle with disc brakes. We've got a nice skid plate on the diff, on the rear diff, which is great for off-roading. And shocks and springs are not new, but they're in good shape. The bushings look good, and muffler looks good as well. And again, here's the rear chassis. This is where they normally get rusty, and as you can see, these are all factory welds right here. And rear cross member, great shape. I don't see any patches or welds here. Just a little bit of peeling paint and some surface rust. And this is the aftermarket welded protection section there. Fuel tank looks good. And again, here's the other driver's side chassis rail. A little bit of surface rust, but all in all, really good shape. All right, here we are on the driver's side now. There's the front outrigger, good shape. The front radius arm bushings look good. And there's a good close look at the bottom of the chassis rails. Fantastic shape. There's your center outrigger. There's the rear control arm bushings looking good. Pinion seal looks nice and dry. Universal joints look good. There's your drive shaft. There's your muffler. Super solid looking muffler. There's your parking brake. Rear drive shaft. Center diff. There's the bottom of the gearbox as well, looking pretty decent. There's your bell housing. Center cross member. And here we are on the passenger side. Same story. Very good shape. There's your battery box there. A little bit of rust on the battery box. But chassis, again, great shape. That's factory paint there. You hardly ever see that. And then there's the front axle. Skid plates as well on the front axle. There's your center diff, looking pretty decent. Okay, and lastly here we are up front, and there's a good look at the swivels. Those look like they have just been replaced. Those are in great shape. There's your shocks and springs as well. Old man emus, those are great shocks. There's your steering drop arm ball joint that looks to be in decent shape. And there's a look at the bottom of the motor. It looks super clean actually. I don't see any oil dripping out of the sump gasket, which is great. Now we do have these monster skid plates here, one up here for the steering, and then we got another monster skid plate under the front axle as well. So super sturdy, ready to smash things. There's your steering arm ball joint. The boots look good there. And again, swivels up front. Those have just been replaced. Great shape. Looking pretty solid up front. Okay, so let's take it for a ride. We'll take it down the road. I'll show you the gear changes, the steering, the braking, and all that good stuff. And each Defender is its own little special snowflake. They're all different. This one is actually relatively quiet in the interior. And you can actually have somewhat of a conversation with somebody while you're driving, which is nice. So we're going uphill here in third gear. Plenty of low end torque, no problem accelerating uphill in third gear. Handles the bumps quite nicely. And let's accelerate through third gear. That's 35, 40 miles an hour in fourth gear, and 45, and there's fifth gear. So we'll get on the brakes up here. Down the road, nice and straight, and a little bit of a pull to the right, but we are on a crowned road, so that's to be expected. And we'll throw it in reverse here. So there's reverse gear. We'll make sure nobody's coming. And let's take it through the gears one more time.